Hey guys, what's up? I thought I would hit you with the bonus video tonight since it's been so long. Also, I did notice eventually that I forgot to edit my intro into the last video. Uh, really got to work on that. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to talk about another movie I can't stand. It's Deadgirl, which yeah, another one of those movies I watched back in 2022. That was the time where I was watching as many disturbing movies as I could. Couldn't tell you why, but yeah, you know. I mean, some of them were good, but this wasn't. This movie, man. I said it was one of the worst movies when I saw it, and I haven't watched it again since, and I don't need to. I don't need to confirm if it's still as bad as I remember. I already know it is. When the movie literally opens up with the line, "What starts with an F and ends with the UCK, fire truck," you cannot expect a good movie from that. You just can't. Basically, but yeah, the plot of this movie is it's basically necrophilia. Uh, it's a disturbing subject which you could tackle effectively if you were making a good movie, but you're not here. You're making a movie with terrible acting, even worse writing, and yeah, lame camera work, unappealing look to the film that I don't like, really bad editing and sound design. That's probably the worst aspect. Maybe no, maybe the writing. The writing might be worse, but I don't know. Basically, it's these two unlikable teenagers who are clearly adults playing teenagers. They go to this abandoned warehouse for some reason, I guess, to get drunk. I don't know why you'd want to do it there, but I don't. Who needs logic in a movie like this? They see a girl chained up who can't talk, and one of them decides to get horny over the whole thing. I don't know why. Uh, Also, I mentioned when they break into the house, they throw a rock into the window. It shows from inside the house the rock being thrown. You see, if you look at the window, you see a hand that's with the rock, and then it cuts and the rock's already through the window. They didn't try to make it look like they threw the rock into the window. They just edited it so not only is the rock smashing the window louder, significantly louder than anything else in the scene, it's just it's clearly just it's edited so poorly. And then in that same scene I was mentioning where one of them starts like touching the girl, the other one's like saying, "Hey, stop it." And then he gains super speed out of nowhere and punches him. Again, the editing, it's just really weird. And then the one that got punched, he leaves. The guy has him come back, and then he shoots the girl. Turns out she never dies. It's because she's already dead, but she's, I guess, a zombie. She's basically a zombie, but they won't say zombie because they want to make everything difficult. All right, that's fair. Oh yeah, I should also mention the first time you see these two characters before they get to the warehouse, they're given a bunch of homophobic dialogue. This is the beginning. This is their entrance into the movie. I'm supposed to have a reason to like these characters and want to, or at least one of them, and want to care when something happens to them, but I don't. Now I have every reason not to because of that. But whatever. Anyway, they decide to just keep it a secret between the two of them, even though I don't know why he would agree to it if he doesn't agree with his friend. Whatever. They get it, but then one of them, I guess I forget these characters' names. I don't care. They get another friend involved, and then they start telling more people, and then it gets a really bad mess. And then, uh, they try to. She gets like, she starts decaying, I guess is what they would put it, and then, or what they would say, and then they go and get more girls. There's this weird scene where they get this one girl and they try to get her to come with them, and then they bash her skull, which doesn't kill her, and then she beats them up, and then the scene goes on longer than it needed to, by the way. But then the other one, I guess the more innocent character, tries to free the dead girl, and then yeah, then the other one's mad at him for doing that, and then uh, I don't even remember. Then they try to get this girl that I guess the main character likes there, and then he tries to save her, and then I guess she gets stabbed, and then the dead girl eats the other one, and then she's on the loose, and then our main character doesn't care. There's literally just a montage of him chilling, living life while his best friend's dead, the girl he likes is dead, there's a zombie girl on the loose, but oh well, just time to chill. And that's how the movie ends. And then Joanne, I think that's the girl's name, Joanne's or something. I'm surprised I remember her name and no one else's. She wakes up and then, yeah, the movie ends. I don't know what to say. Yeah, sound is really bad. I've mentioned that a couple times. Sometimes you can barely understand what people are saying, and then other scenes are just. It's like the audio itself is a jump scare and a really bad one at that. So. And then like I said, editing's really bad. I don't like the look. Acting's really bad. It just. Nothing about this is well done or executed, and it's just. The plot is stupid. It makes no sense. I'm not really expecting 100% logic in a zombie film, but at least make it make some sort of sense within your own universe. Otherwise, it gets really confusing. Just saying. And then, do I really have anything else? I mean, there's a lot of people, or not really a lot of people, but there's some people that actually enjoy this movie and think it's well made. That really, that's kind of depressing to think about. And then also a lot of scenes just drag on. It's pretty boring too, and it's just yeah. Really, there isn't much else to say. This movie, I think it's from 2008. I'm gonna pull up the film here. Two directors. Let's see what these two directors have done. I'm just curious. Okay, so I'm looking at one of them. They did, I guess, segments for VHS Viral and the ABCs of Death, movies I do not give a shit about. And then let's see the other director. Oh, he only directed one other movie I've never heard, called Operation Midnight Climax. Never heard of it, never want to. Alright, so yeah, it's safe to say these directors haven't done much since then. Yeah. Anyways, can't imagine why. Did a great job here. Yeah, this movie's terrible. I don't even know what else to say. I'm just not even. Just thinking about this movie makes my head hurt, really. That's the best I can say. Yeah, I think where did it place? Number 12 on my worst movies list. I think it's fine there. It can stay there all at once. Yeah, Deadgirl. Well, I guess that's it. I don't know why the title's one word. It should be Dead Space Girl, but it's all one word. I guess to be edgy, maybe not. I don't even know. I guess the dead girl, the titular dead girl, is the best actress in the movie because she literally has to play dead and act like a zombie. I guess that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Really, what is there even else to talk about? Alright. Yeah, so do I recommend the film? Not really. I think you would have a better time, let's see. What would you have a better time? You'd probably have a better time just, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of something creative here. Oh, here's a good question. Is it disturbing? Not at all. It has a disturbing subject, but it's executed terribly, so it's about as disturbing as a Care Bears episode. Yeah. Alright, I was just gonna think about something. Yeah. At this point, how long is this thing? 101 minutes. I think you'd have a better time hitting yourself in the balls for 101 minutes than watching this movie. Just saying. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's good to be back once again. Yeah. Really boring, really shitty movie. 1 out of 10, definitely. That's really about it. Bye.